Welcome, curious minds, to a journey through one of humanity's most ambitious endeavors, the creation of artificial intelligence. From ancient myths to the cutting edge of modern technology, AI has been a dream, a fear, and a constant source of innovation. Join us as we explore its fascinating history, chapter by chapter. Chapter 1. The Seeds of Thought. Ancient dreams of intelligent machines. Before silicon chips and complex algorithms, the idea of intelligent machines was a realm of myth and philosophy. Ancient Greeks imagined automata, self-operating devices, like the bronze giant Talos, said to guard Crete. Medieval legends spoke of golems, beings brought to life through mystical means. These weren't just fantastical stories. They represented humanity's earliest musings on creating entities that could think, act, and even reason on their own. Philosophers like Aristotle laid the groundwork for logical reasoning, a cornerstone that would much later inform the very structure of AI. The desire to mimic and even surpass human intellect has been a thread woven through human history for millennia, setting the stage for what was to come. Chapter 2. The Dawn of Logic, Early Automata and Calculating Machines. Fast forward to the Age of Enlightenment and beyond, and we see the first tangible steps towards automated intelligence. The 17th century brought calculating machines like the Pascaline, invented by Blaise Pascal, and later Leibniz's stepped reckoner. While rudimentary, these devices proved that complex calculations could be mechanized. But the true precursor to modern computing, and thus AI, emerged in the 19th century with Charles Babbage's analytical engine. Envisioned as a general-purpose mechanical computer, it was years ahead of its time. Ada Lovelace, Babbage's collaborator, famously wrote what many consider to be the first computer program for this very machine, articulating the idea that machines could do more than just number crunching. They could manipulate symbols, hinting at the potential for true intelligence. Chapter 3. The Turing Test and the Birth of a Field. Mid-20th Century Foundations. The mid-20th century was the crucible where AI as a scientific discipline was forged. World War II saw the groundbreaking work of Alan Turing and others in code breaking, which highlighted the power of computation. In 1950, Turing published his seminal paper, Computing Machinery and Intelligence, where he posed the question, can machines think? And introduced the imitation game, now known as the Turing Test, a benchmark for machine intelligence that still resonates today. He envisioned a future where machines could genuinely converse and reason. Then, in the summer of 1956, a pivotal workshop at Dartmouth College, organized by John McCarthy, Marvin Minsky, Nathaniel Rochester, and Claude Shannon, officially coined the term artificial intelligence, marking its birth as a dedicated field of study. Chapter 4. The Golden Age of AI, Promises and Early Triumphs, 1950s to 1970s. Following the Dartmouth workshop, the 1950s and 60s ushered in what many consider the Golden Age of AI. Researchers were optimistic, fueled by early successes. Programs like Newell and Simon's Logic Theorist and General Problem Solver demonstrated that computers could perform tasks requiring complex reasoning, not just calculation. Joseph Weizenbaum's ELIZA, a natural language processing program, could simulate conversation so convincingly that some users believed they were talking to a human. Marvin Minsky and Seymour Papert at MIT were making strides in robotics and computer vision. Shaky the Robot, developed at SRI International, was the first mobile robot to reason about its own actions. The enthusiasm was palpable, with predictions of human-level AI within decades. Chapter 5. The AI Winter, Disillusionment and Funding Cuts, 1970s to 1980s. The grand promises of the Golden Age began to collide with the harsh realities of computational limitations and the sheer complexity of human intelligence. By the 1970s, it became clear that early AI programs were brittle. They excelled in narrow, well-defined problems, but struggled with real-world ambiguity and common sense. Funding for AI research, particularly in the US and the UK, was drastically cut due to over-optimistic projections and a lack of significant breakthroughs. This period, known as the AI winter, saw a decline in interest and a shift away from grand, generalized AI goals. Researchers retreated, focusing on more specialized, practical applications and foundational issues, learning valuable lessons about the true challenges ahead. Chapter 6: The Expert Systems Boom, a Practical Renaissance, 1980s. Out of the AI winter emerged a more practical and commercially successful approach: expert systems. These programs were designed to mimic the decision-making ability of a human expert in a specific domain. By encoding human knowledge as a set of if-then rules, expert systems like MySyn for medical diagnosis and XCon for configuring computer systems achieved impressive performance. Companies embraced this technology, leading to a resurgence of interest and investment in AI. While limited in their scope and often difficult to maintain and update, expert systems demonstrated that AI could deliver tangible business value, paving the way for future applications and helping to rebuild confidence in the field. Chapter 7: Machine Learning Takes Center Stage, Data-Driven Intelligence, 1990s to early 2000s. The 1990s marked a significant paradigm shift. Instead of explicitly programming rules, researchers began to focus on machine learning, allowing systems to learn from data. The rise of the Internet provided unprecedented amounts of information, and increased computational power made it feasible to process it. Algorithms like decision trees, support vector machines, and early neural networks gained prominence. This era saw AI move from symbolic reasoning to statistical learning, with applications in areas like spam filtering, recommendation systems, and search engine ranking. The focus moved away from human-like general intelligence towards systems that could solve specific problems by identifying patterns in vast datasets. Chapter 8: Deep Learning and Big Data, the Modern AI Explosion, 2010s. The 2010s witnessed an explosion in AI capabilities, largely driven by two key factors: big data and deep learning. The ability to collect and process enormous datasets, combined with significant advances in neural network architectures and powerful GPUs, transformed what AI could achieve. Deep learning, a subset of machine learning, allowed multi-layered neural networks to learn incredibly complex patterns, leading to breakthroughs in image recognition, natural language processing, and speech synthesis. IBM's Watson defeated human champions on Jeopardy! Google's AlphaGo conquered the ancient game of Go, and self-driving cars moved from science fiction to imminent reality. AI was no longer just in labs, it was integrating into our daily lives through voice assistants, personalized recommendations, and sophisticated analytics. Chapter 9: Ethical Quandaries and Future Horizons, the Unfolding Challenges. With great power comes great responsibility, and the rapid advancement of AI has brought with it profound ethical and societal questions. Concerns around bias in algorithms, job displacement, privacy, autonomous weapon systems, and the potential for superintelligence are now at the forefront of discussion. Researchers, policymakers, and ethicists are grappling with how to develop AI responsibly, ensuring it benefits humanity while mitigating risks. Despite these challenges, the future of AI holds immense promise, from revolutionizing healthcare and scientific discovery to addressing climate change and enhancing human creativity. Chapter 10: AI in Our World, From Science Fiction to Everyday Reality. Today, AI is no longer a futuristic concept. It's an intrinsic part of our world. It powers the recommendations we receive, helps doctors diagnose diseases, optimizes energy grids, and even generates art and music. From the ancient dreams of sentient automata to the complex neural networks of today, the journey of AI has been one of relentless innovation, punctuated by both hype and skepticism. As we continue to push the boundaries of what's possible, understanding this history is crucial. It reminds us of the challenges overcome, the lessons learned, and the incredible potential that lies ahead as we continue to shape the future of intelligence itself. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating exploration. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of technology and beyond.